Hi all, this is a message for the 3rd of September 2024. It might resonate with a few of you, others it may not, but just take on board what does. I will just say there's been a lot of scams and everything going around at the moment as well, with fake profiles and all that. I just want to say the way I do my work, if you want a one-to-one reading with me, I work through Zoom so you can actually see it is me. Sometimes I'll do a phone call reading, but then you will know my voice. I never ever message anyone saying I have a reading for you and then demand money. Please make a note of that. I will not message you saying I have a reading for you. The only way to get a reading with me, a one-to-one reading, is book through my website, and then I will be in touch with you to book you a slot in. Again, you will either hear my voice or it will be a message from me then. But I will never, ever approach you saying I have a message for you and then I want payment. I do not work like that. A true medium will not work like that. So if you ever get messages from other mediums or so-called mediums saying they have a message for you, please do not part with your money. The way you should work is you choose. It's free will, it's choice. But I just need to stamp that note out a little bit because there's a lot going around at the moment. It's not just me, it's other people. And there is people being scammed and whatever. So, and then with the scams as well, I know there's been some people threatened that they're demanding money and all this. Please just block them. There's so many things going on about they're going to cast spells on people and they're going to send bad luck and do this. And, you know, that's sick, affecting vulnerable people here. So please don't get in that cycle. Just block and ignore. You know, the only way, you know, a true medium will work is you go to them for a reading. And that is how it works. And that is through a reputable connection, through a website, phone number, or whatever. But, you know, just be careful, guys out there. You know, just that I've just got to say that, you know, before I get into the message of the day. But it's actually appalling how there's so much going on at the moment. But anyway, let's see what's going on. And I will be actually doing a few more lives, and actually the bar that's going across, I'll be stamping out a little bit more to protect me, protect my profile as well, with this, with the bloody idiots out there. But anyway, let's have a look what's going on with the 4th of September. I think I said the 3rd. It's actually the 4th of September, isn't it? But there we go. So there might be a bit of confusion with you today as well, with some of you out there, and we perhaps need to be focused and where we're going. Interesting. The first card that's coming out is actually the Two of Cups. It is actually reversed. So it's kind of interesting. There's something here this week, today, or there's going to be things coming out. So there could be a parting company here. There could be walking away from a situation here. Even, you know, not necessarily a relationship, or, you know, it could be to do with work here or moving forward. But there's kind of, I do need to say the second card that I've got here as well that is actually coming out. Sorry, my screen's blurred here, but I will take a screenshot of the cards and place them. But there's something to do with parting companies, moving forward, going in a new direction. Again, there's like the bubble's going to be bursting here because there's been a lot of fighting, or there's a lot of fighting in the background. I've got that with the Five of Wands here. So there's kind of, there's been so much where you're being drained here, and the only way of going forward is walking away from a situation. Again, that is the Eight of Cups. You can't see on the screen, I do apologize. So what I've got to say is it's kind of interesting as well. There's within this separation or this fighting here, I kind of want to go into the area of somebody being two-faced to you. So they're nice to your face or they're talking behind your back here. Again, this could even be work-related, but I kind of want you to be in your power of going forward here. But it's kind of, you've been putting things off for quite some time. Some of you, again, wanting a contract and not getting a contract with work. Again, it could be a relationship contract, couldn't it? A bit more, you know, support and, you know, going forward, commitment, I'm going to say. And we're not getting it. It's just creating fighting and battles. If that's the case, then we're moving forward. We're breaking away. But there is definitely you know, some of you here, you could be walking away from a job here. It's kind of, oh yes, we're going to give you more money. Yes, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. 3 months down the line, we're going to give you more money. It's not happening. It's not changing. So we've got to break the cycle. We've got to go forward here. But with this, there's kind of this energy. You see, some of you might have had your doubts about somebody, and have they got the back? Haven't they got your back? They're nice to your face, but they are actually stabbing you in the back. There is definitely somebody being very, very two-faced here. They're getting all the medals. They're getting all the creme de la creme here. They're kind of pushing you out the cycle here with the hermit here. So they're kind of, you know, shoving you to one side, or they're making you, oh, don't worry. They're kind of offering you a shoulder to cry on. Don't worry, you're going to get the promotion. You're going to get this. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. You know, so they're kind of being nice to you, but they're not. But in all, they're not. Again, this could even be like a love triangle within a relationship. Your friend could be saying, don't worry, it's going to sort out. It's going to be this, going to be that. Again, they might be seeing your partner. They might be some crazy shit going on with that. Okay. But there's just somebody that's not being true to you here. They're out for themselves. They're perhaps creating battles in the background here, especially with this, the 5 of Wands here. So there's kind of, yeah, there's something that's very, very, you know, not ringing true. There's, and you've perhaps the last 2 to 3 weeks, you've had your doubts about this person or the situation, but you like brushing. No, but they've done this. They've bought me a coffee. Oh, they've gone and helped me with the kids, or they're doing this or doing that. But they're actually for their own needs, their own, what they want, what they're going for, and you're kind of seeing it, but you're not seeing it. So I kind of feel there is going to be some shit hitting the fan. If it's not today, it could be this week, over the next 2 or 3 days, or the weekend, something comes out here. But it is kind of, I kind of want to say, if this is resonating with a few of you, you're kind of sitting in no man's land. You're like pondering, and your thoughts are going at the minute. If that is you, then there's perhaps something going on, but you're kind of brushing it under the carpet. So you've got to kind of snap out of this, even lay a trap down here, test them, do something that out of the blue, that, and you know, where you're going to catch them out, if you know what I mean, with a phone call, or within a time. Say, you know, oh, I'm not going to be back till 6 o'clock, and you come back at 5 o'clock, or you know, you just change your routine a little bit. And this is where you're going to catch these people out. So if it's a friend, you know, test them. You know, you might say, oh, do you want to come out for a drink? And no, I can't go out for a drink. Next minute, they're out with somebody else, or they're doing something, and you're not involved. So and that again is a sign you're going to see some crazy things coming out here over the next, you know, few days here with this. Definitely got to be in your power. The Emperor's coming out here. So I kind of want to say here, you need to stand in your power. You need to be focused on where you're going or what you're doing. But there's definitely some shit coming here. And again, do I feel the shit should have come out, you know, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Yes, it should have done. But you've kind of anything for a peaceful life. But now the kids are back at school, and there's a little bit more time where you can actually focus and go forward and make them decisions of what you want to do here. Please don't get jumped into an affair yourself. It's coming out. I've got to say that. So that's not going to actually heal you. That's going to make your life 10 times worse. You've got to deal with what's going on around you first before we can move forward here. But there's definitely something that's not quite right here. And yeah, the Page of Swords is making an appearance here as well. So you will be cutting this craziness out of your life. Again, you know, obviously swords is communication. It can be arguments and disagreements as well. I feel some of you have had the arguments and disagreements, and you're trying to calm it down. But there is actually, we've got to break the cycle. We've got to break away. We've got to go in a new direction here with this. But there's clarity. I'm going to say, watch out for the clarity. Change your routine a bit. Just do something different. If you've got your doubts about somebody, you know, change your routine. Just say, oh, no, I'm not doing that. I can't be bothered to do that. Change who you are for a little bit. Jump out the box, and you are going to see, It's like setting a little bit of a trap into it. Doing that, you're going to see. You might not be happy with what you see and what you do, but then I kind of feel it's got to come out to kick you up the backside, to break away, to go forward. So you get the answers. So some of you are not going to be happy with the answers or what you see, but guess what? It's going to be the best thing ever for you. It really is. It's kind of as well with work here. We can't get our head around work. We're perhaps slogging away with the kids or doing whatever, and we're not getting that support. And we're only getting that little bit of help or that little bit of balance here. But again, this is where you've got to set your traps or change things a little bit here. And you are going to see the bigger picture. Some of you already have got the bigger picture. Some of you already made your mind up, but you haven't got that confidence to shut that door or to break free or move that cycle. But guess what? Just dip your toe in the water and see here, because there is going to be that kind of clarity here. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. So there is definitely, you know, some of you going forward here, not fast, nice and steady with your emotions here, with your feelings. So again, some of you do want that stability. Again, this is when I started the reading with a relationship. You're perhaps not getting that commitment, and you're never going to get that commitment. If it's been 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and you know, this is where we've got to move forward here. This is where we've got to make them changes here. This is where we've got to cut out the battles here and go forward here. It's kind of interesting because I've just pulled one of my cards and it says a new house move is on the horizon here. So again, this is where some of you are in this way. You are breaking free and moving forward here. And again, but you've got to deal with all your craziness before you move here. So that's really important. You know, you need to do that. It's interesting because my next card, these are the cards I've designed here. Today is the day to start loving yourself. So again, you've got to kind of, what do I really want? What do I really want with my life? Do I want this? Do I want to carry on doing this? Doing that? And if the answer is no, you don't, this is where you break free. This is where you make them changes and you make things happen for you. Yeah, new keys will be in your hands very soon. Again, this could be a vehicle as well, having a new car. So you're not going to be trapped. You're not going to be stuck. You can get out there and do a little bit more for yourself here. But, you know, stay focused on this, you know, because you have got this, you know. So I'm going to leave the love with you. Again, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to it. The link is there, wherever. But, you know, yeah, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. You know, you've got this. I'm kind of waffling and here, there, and everywhere myself here. So this could be some of your energies here with what's going on. And we perhaps don't want to admit defeat. Sometimes we have to have defeat to make them changes in our life here. But, you know, you have got this. Going to leave the love with you on that. Bless you.